little something.
Ain't no way in the world a person love you and they see that they're taking you through some type of distress.
We was all dummies at one point. Your choice is really yours though, but once you realize it's toxic. Hi, it's your girl Shan.
And it's Mama Key.
Today, as you can tell by the title, we will be talking about toxic relationships and learning.
When enough is love.
Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. How do you even end up in a toxic relationship?
We end up in toxic relationships because in the beginning, even though these people may show us flags, even though they may show us red flags and signs, we tend to ignore them and make people into what we want them to be.
Basically, what she said, it'd be a lot of ignoring going on. The relationship may have started off good, it may have started off positive, and it may have not been that many red flags, but it was probably a little something.
Yeah, I was a pure fool. There was plenty of red flags at the beginning of mine.
Or like she said, it could have been plenty of red flags that we chose to ignore.
But I also had whatever potential that I saw. I don't know if I saw potential or does he really have potential or what? No, I saw it.
So yeah, basically what she said, it'd be a lot of potential that we put onto that person that we ignore. So in the process of us ignoring these red flags, it's becoming toxic. It's becoming toxic because we ignore the red flags. And why we ignoring the red flags? Because we want to see the best in people.
Oh, you just want a man or a woman?
Very blunt, but we want to see the best. We want that partner. We want it to work.
Y'all just don't be wanting to be alone. Tell the truth. You got to find yourself first in order to be able to weed out these good ones and these bad ones. That's it, period. If you don't know yourself, you ain't gonna be able to do it. Yep. I'd have been through some shit.
Okay, so we're gonna get into the next thing. When you get to the point that you finally get a light switch on and you realize that, wait, this is toxic. And you thinking, you knowing it's not right and you know that you need to do something about this, what do? Well, you have maybe 1 of 3 options. 1, you can stay with that person and continue to take the toxicity. 2, you can call that person out and see if they change. Or 3, you can call that person out, see if they change, and if they don't, you decide to leave or stay. But the choice is yours. You can either ignore the BS, you can call them out, and the choice is yours. You can call them out, choose to ignore it, and stay with them, or leave their ass alone. Your choice is really yours though, but once you realize it's toxic, you can either, we're gonna cut it like this, you can either ignore it and stick with that person, stay by their side and be dumb, or you can realize the red flags and get the hell on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm good for. I'm gonna get the hell on. I don't got time for it.
Because everybody's grown, y'all. At the end of the day, you can make excuses for a person all day long. Unless that person has some type of mental issues, everyone's grown and they know exactly what they're doing right before they do it. They think it out, they know the effects it's gonna cause, and then they still do it. That is a person, my dear, that doesn't care. Mistakes are when you trip over something, drop something simple. There can be a big mistake, but relationships are not mistakes. They make conscious decisions to go cheat on you or do whatever it is they do, because sometimes it ain't cheating. It could be money issues,
disrespect.
You know what I mean? Disrespect. It could be whatever they choose to do.
Manipulation. It's so many things, and that's a whole nother topic. Some people be wanting to be like, well, I don't cheat. Well, okay, Mister, don't cheat. You do everything else in the book. You're still a toxic person. This is coming from experience. Now, we're gonna go from there. When you have gave this person these 3 options, what do you choose to do? Do you still sit there and take the BS? Now, if you still sit there and accept the BS, what are you really putting your soul and your heart through?
At that point, it's on you.
It's on you.
It's not on that person no more. I really strongly believe that it's on you.
And please, by any means, we ain't saying we perfect. Nowhere near. We done stayed and accepted some stuff that we shouldn't have. ignored many toxic red flags because we wanted something to work. She's a great example. But her sis finally kicked in. She realized this ain't worth it. My sis finally kicked in. I'm like, you gonna have to get your toxic tail on, for real. Because at the end of the day, you stand ignoring the toxic signs about this person because you want that relationship to work, right? You love that person. But do they love you? Or putting you through the stuff that they put you through?
Ain't no way in the world a person loves you and they see that they're taking you through some type of distress and not try to change or let that person go. They don't love you. They're benefiting from you.
Benefiting.
In some type of way. It doesn't have to always be financial, people. We're talking about all different types of ways. Some people feed off of your happiness, your joy.
At the end of the day, you deep down inside know when enough is enough. In your soul and your heart. You know when that person shows too many toxic signs. And it's going to come to the point where you just can't take it no more.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you can choose to ignore it, but you're going to be somewhat stressed out. You're going to be somewhat going through it, depressed, crying. Because you're dealing with somebody toxic that you know damn well you shouldn't be sitting there taking that credit. Be honest with yourself. Stop always worrying about their feelings. It's time to put your feelings into action. Because you care about that person, you wouldn't do the half the stuff they do to you. So why do you sit there and keep accepting it?
Thank you.
And we're trying to help so many people who may be in the same situation. I need you to realize your worth. And if you know you're a good person and you don't deserve to go through that just because of love, let me tell you something, a relationship takes more than love. It takes respect, it takes loyalty, it takes honesty, it takes that person showing up for you in ways that you need to be shown up, just as well as you show up for them. You shouldn't always be doing the show up. Can you show up for me? Can you fulfill my needs that I need you to? Can you stop doing the little toxic crap that you're doing? I ain't perfect. Yeah, I know I could be toxic too. But the difference between me and the toxic motherfuckers I done dealt with, when they tell me something I'm doing, okay, baby, what can I do to fix that? But if you telling somebody something and they not trying to offer ways to fix that, they don't care about you and your damn feelings. Let's be really honest about it.
He literally just summed it up, guys, with some raw emotions in there. Y'all don't want me to get started because this part ain't go all day long. But guys, run. When the first sign of I don't give a damn, no respect, you done said something twice, it is time to go because at the end of the day, we are all grown.
Living proof of it. People know what they doing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't keep accepting it, man. Because the thing is, a person will try to normalize you with their behaviors. They say, F your boundaries, I'm going to normalize you with my toxic behaviors so you can accept them. Now, these are, people that ain't right. Now, a decent person will worry about your feelings. And so you need to learn with your intuition to spot out the decent person and the BSers. The decent persons and the toxic ones. Take some intuition and some soul searching and some experience as well. We was all dummies at one point. I was a dummy. She was a dummy. It just is what it is. We was all dummies in the sense of that, but you gotta learn from your lesson, right?
Right, guys, right.
Okay, so we're gonna end this video off by saying, learn to spot the toxicity. When you realize that person just don't care about you, when that person keeps repeating the same mistakes, like I said, you have two major choices. You can stay in it
and go crazy
and ignore it, but you putting your soul and your heart on the line. You damaging yourself in the process trying to make something work with this person that probably don't even give a care if it works or not for real, as long as they benefit. Or two, you can look at those toxic signs and you can say, hey, look, you can call them out.
Y'all just run.
Look, I'm giving you a chance. And if they can't own up to it or change for you, you got to take your dignity and, like you said, run. You got to go. Just a quick little raw talk from us about toxic relationships. You come first. You are loved. You are blessed. You are amazing. You are strong. Know your self-worth. We thank y'all for tuning in. We'll be doing more talks like this. Give us a chance. Hit subscribe if you like this video. Also like and comment. And we will see y'all in the next wonderful talk with us. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.